Yanni's Love. I am your host, Yanni, and it's been a minute since I have done anything really that isn't for my children or, someone in need of whatever. Um, Not my best moments. I hate when I go out of it and I give into the want to be lazy and, oh man, struggling with, I don't know, just single momming with the kids. We got two new puppies. I know. It's very responsible of us to love our children so erratically that we got a teacup Chorky and a little Chug. They are just the epitome of adorable and sweetness. They all get along surprisingly. Like, even DC, our 20-pound cat, loves these little pups and is really getting in with like the group snuggles. If I had my husband here to help edit videos and whatnot, I would put a little clip of all of them snuggling together because it happens more than not these days. I love it. So I feel great about these decisions, but it is a lot. It's a lot on me. um, I I'm just tired, man. It is cold. Really, like, messes with my body and being able to do anything. I just shrivel up, and I don't know, want to just not do anything. My body hurts. And for me, um, need going and getting massages or adjustments is one of the key things that I need to be able to maintain pain and movement, really, due to, the fibromyalgia and chronic pain and la ta 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 ta. So, mm, I'm just gonna scroll forward and say, Pierre, my husband, is going to be coming home. He is going to be going back to work with people that he worked with before we moved back to Texas. They're great people to work for. It's a good company, and he's back at doing one of the things that he's very, very talented at. He's a tech whiz, but this means he will be able to be home mornings, nights, and he will have time to set up my home studio, y'all, because I am an aspiring voice actor, actress, and I'm ready to get to work. I love my children so much, but I'm like, I've been a mom, and a damn good one, for 6 years, devoted completely to my children and working through personal self growth and issues that I have ignored for a very long time. And I feel like I'm at a really good place to move forward because I'm I need that self gratification of, I'm not just growing on the inside now. I need to like see the growth on the outside because I don't want to own a home. I want to build an empire, and I need my husband to be there helping me out because, quite frankly, he chose to be with a woman that is not only strong willed and dedicated, motivated, aspiring, with absolutely phenomenal ideas, but I need a side by side partner. I do struggle with what do you call it? I don't know. I don't want to say codependence because I'm very independent, but I'm like, when it comes to getting things done for myself, I tend to struggle. I've given myself to others for so long that it's just kind of foreign in a way to do certain things for me. And that also includes a lot of the time, um, just the small things like making sure I got food, the right amount of water, taking my medication, uh, the right time, the same time every single day. Because if you don't, it still doesn't do what it's supposed to do and affect you the way it's supposed to affect you if you don't take it every day the same time or just like around that same time. I'll tell you what, that's a whole nother episode, y'all. I woo, if I don't take it within, I really, that's the biggest mistake that I can make, where it's just really hard for me to not lose my shit on my kids, on myself, on others, getting disappointed, and then isolating myself. Pierre brings me balance, and he is just the epitome of a Sagittarius. So imagine just his very hippie, you know, take it easy soul, and then you take my very hyperactive, constantly needing to do something with my hands because the demons in my brain keep talking, and I'm just like, gotta keep myself moving, gotta keep going. So it'll be nice to breathe again. It'll be really good. So I figured it was a great time to start back up and um, get things rolling again. So that was just like the first updating news. The next news is we are about to be moving. Prayers going out that we hear back soon, because we just sent an application into this house that I am super for. It's got everything we need to start building out, get the kids super comfy and cozy. It's not too big for like maintenance reasons. I don't want to spend all my time cleaning up after everyone. If you hear screaming in the background, that's my daughter. She doesn't act the same way whenever my husband's around, which is another great thing. And you can hear, I don't know if you hear my son, because he's very calmly, he's just like, Neyama. This is another reason why it's been very difficult to podcast, because if I'm not in there referring judge, jury, prosecutioner to my two children, 6 and 2, which she's just way above, and so is he. He's just the oldest soul in the book, and she is just this rambunctious, super inquisitive, extra strategic in every way, but just anyway, man, see, gotta find my zen, gotta let them kind of hopefully work it out. I threatened them to not touch my door. I had to go out about 8 times before I actually started podcasting, because they kept doing stuff to each other, and I'm like, why? why do you have to keep doing things to each other? And just like, and I feel bad because poor Asher, he's just really pushing himself to, he's trying to help, and she just screams her head off at him. And I can't stop the podcast because I did that one time to go like, stop yelling, stop being angry. And then I came back and tried to play it, and then it just like messed up, and that's not what I wanted to do. They're kind of quiet now, so now I hear one of my puppies, my little Chorky, he's mine. His name is Tails, and he just loves me so much. I just want to cuddle him, and grab him, and squeeze him, and oh. Okay, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I know. Okay. If you are on my boing, if you are on my YouTube or follow my channel, Yummy Mummy, I think is what it is. I'm gonna have to check that out. I know I'm the worst. I'm the worst. But if you are watching, I go live on these podcasts. And this is Tails. He's my baby turkey. He's the sweetest little puppy in the whole wide world. Oh, yes he is. And he's so smart. He's already going potty outside. I got these adorable tags from um, oh, Amazon, right? And it just like it's this rubber that goes around. He has, and then oh my gosh, it has his name, and I have mom and dad, and then our numbers. But it was just the sweetest thing. He was like, oh my gosh, the kids are being crazy. Niama's screaming. I don't like it. I know, it's ear piercing, bro. Okay. Back to the updating. Basically, what is happening is we're transitioning work. We're trying to get a house. One specifically with a great yard, some room, but not too much room, a good location, and ideally something that's already like started, or a space for Pierre to do his handyman magic. And look in your ear. Oh, I see it. It's like, oh, it's egg. Yeah, build me a home studio so I can start voice overing and getting some money because we are building an empire. Ooh. So that is what's going on. That's the update. On to other things. And these other things are, how do you moms do it? I swear, all of you successful, beautifully, just courageous mother truckers going out there and being, from what it seems, great moms. You're present, and you're consistent with either your podcasting or your YouTubing. And so I just want to know. I really do. What is it? How do you do it? Because for me, I can't seem to get my kids to leave me alone. And it's okay because I love that they want to be around me. I do. But it's like They're just, they're their own personalities, and I want to spend time with them together, to doing things together, and it's been really hard. Um, and then when they're not around me, I am just overwhelmed with this desire to do something productive and continue the things that I've started, right? Even if it's, finishing one of my art projects, or, whatever, right? Taking the dogs on a walk outside because it's beautiful. I just want to sit there and do nothing. I just want to pet on my puppies and on my kitty cat. And I want to lie there and, if God permits, fall asleep for just a second. I just want to sleep during the day, because naps, ultimate sign of leisurely lifestyle. If you can have a nap midday, you're doing, what they say, like you're living a life, because you have nothing else to do. You know, you got the time to nap. So, I want to know. And maybe if I am able to stay consistent with my own mental health and medicating, um, I will have that more normal energy that, I don't know, but I feel like there's so many more like me that are the same like me, and I'm like, just like, oh, everyone else is better mentality, and that's wrong. We shouldn't have that, right? So I don't want to just assume that everyone's better than me and has it worked out. Maybe you don't have it fully worked out, but I need help. I want to know. I want to have some advice. I'm all for it, even if it's not great advice, and I'll take it. Don't get offended, but I do want it. I believe in growth associated as well with hearing and accepting other thoughts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I want to grow. I want to build something for my kids to be able to hold on to and really be their own, not just some house that the government taxes them on, you know, especially because by the time they get it, it's going to be in, like, I don't know. It just isn't worth it to me. I want them to have a lifestyle, not pay for one necessarily, like to keep it. I wanted them out of the rat race. What is that? The hamster wheel. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, oh, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee for a second. Coffee fanatic over here. Anyway, this has been a pretty successful episode, I think. I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but we're going to upload it regardless, because you got to start somewhere. And let's be honest, I'm probably not going to get to the point of people actually listening to these until maybe like a little bit later. I am also looking for podcast co-hosts or guest appearances. Let's chit chat. Let's think, go our minds, play devil's advocate, let's hear some opinions and debate. Um, if you like Nirvana, props to you old school chaps. This shirt's from the flippin' 90s, early 90s, late 80s maybe. Um, Okay, well, it's been lovely potting with y'all. That's what I'm going to call it. It's a verb now. I hope everyone has a spectacular day and listen to my entire show because that's just decent. You just anyone that did know that you're a decent person and Mother Nature loves you. And that's all for today, folks.